Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new Skeleton Crew review here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinenberg. We're talking about season one, episode five. You have a lot to learn about pirates. Episode five of Skeleton Crew. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I do movie and TV show reviews, out of theater reactions, box office breakdown shows, and movie franchise rankings. So like any one of those things, subscribe and ring that bell so notified when my new videos drop here on the channel. Also, please comment down below. What are your thoughts on episode five of Skeleton Crew? Is this one of your favorite episodes, least favorite episodes? What are your bold predictions for the final three episodes? I do respond to all comments. So definitely, let's have a fun discussion about Skeleton Crew. And also, please hit that thumbs up button, the like video here on the channel. So again, sorry about this breakdown review being a couple days late. Obviously, the episode came out Tuesday night, and I watched it on Tuesday night, but it was Christmas on Wednesday, and I wanted to take the day just completely off of all work for me. So I did not do a video, and then I had reviews set up for Thursday and Friday. So Saturday was the next time I could post this breakdown here of Skeleton Crew. So don't worry, I'll be back this upcoming Wednesday on January 1st, breaking down the new episode of Skeleton Crew. So that won't happen again. So overall, I loved this episode and I love this show. I am tired of just being surprised every week that this show is very good. I'm just thoroughly enjoying the week to week of Skeleton Crew. And this was a really great episode, probably the best episode of the series, in my opinion. This is directed by Jake Schreier, who is the director behind Beef, who was one of my favorite shows, top three shows of last year. He's also directing Thunderbolts next year for Marvel. So he's an up and coming big time director. And this was an Indiana Jones meets Goonies episode where we're on this planet. We're looking for treasure. We find the treasure in a very cool way. It was very Indiana Jones, like that way we get to the treasure. I just thoroughly had a grin on my face. I've seen the episode two times now, and I just really loved the episode. We have the beginning where the kids are together to try to figure things out with the droid, and we learn about the Yonick Cinder, which is the ship they're on, and the captain, who's one of the more famous pirates, is what Jod tells us at the beginning of the episode. And he obviously learns at the end of the episode that Aden is a real place with real treasure, and they call it the Old Republic Mint, meaning it just manufactures money. And we kind of get this big point in the episode, which is if you feel like the last, especially week or two episodes or two, that Jod has kind of become the father to the four of these kids. They see him as a mentor. They've become very close, especially in episode four. And he's taking things very seriously in this episode because he runs into a former friend, but obviously another criminal in Pocket, who's played by Kelly Macdonald, who also voiced Merida for Brave, which is now 13 years ago. But Pocket and him runs into him, so he's on high alert. He's like, we have to figure things out. The walkie-talkie back and forth between Wim and Neil continues to be great. Again, Neil's the MVP of the show for me. I'll ever protect Neil and make sure he's okay. But he also figures out a lot of the things a lot of the time. But again, this key relationship is also that Fern is the captain of the ship to SM-33. But once Jod realizes that Aden isn't just real, it's a Old Republic mint, he challenges Fern to be captain and completely turns on the kids. And while I was expecting it, it still sucked as someone who loves Jude Law with these kids. Jude Law is really good casting because again, he can be that very charismatic, good guy, but also at the side of his finger, like in this episode, he can turn bad. And Jod had another name that Pocket called him, so he's clearly a pirate known by many names, too many names at this point, and he now takes control of the Yonick Cinder, and SM-33 is the plan. But also, Wim also got a lightsaber in this. It was trying to help Fern, but obviously he does not. It was not his moment, and he does not know how to use a lightsaber, so he kind of trips over and he goes back down with Neil. and KB, and this is when Fern yields, and it seems like he's actually trying to take the kids back as prisoners, but then for some reason Wim figures out something and they drop down. Don't know where they drop to, but the kids drop down. They are now separate from Jod, and then Jod grabs the lightsaber to end this episode. So I really liked the money part where they had to look up with the acid. When Jod kills all those people with acid, that's how you knew something was up, because he did that in front of the kids. That was really dark. It is a very uplifting, cute, adorable show. And then it just got super dark with the last 5 to 10 minutes of the episode when Jod shows who he truly is and what his true goal is. Again, he's not here to take care of kids. He used the kids to get what he wanted, which is he figured out that the ship is the Onyx Cinder, which is one of the more famous pirate ships with the most famous pirate captain, trying to find the old Republic mint of Ad-Aton. So I think the comedy was there, and they were supposed to be these old, I forgot what they call them now, the kids, but when they dress up in these outfits, and they're on this planet, which was supposed to be like a skull something, and then it turned into this luxurious spa place. Don't know if obviously the werewolf bounty hunter was not there on the planet. It was the Jaleel White character who led his crew. We also saw at the beginning of the episode the parents trying to figure Wim's dad and Neil's mom were trying to find some way of communicating with the kids, and that's where Carrie Condon's character, who's the mom of Fern, said we have to do things the right way through the supervisor. But again, other parents think the supervisor will not be helping them. So we will see if we get to Ad-Aton next episode. We get to Ad-Aton just in the finale. But I'm genuinely loving the show. Still don't know who the supervisor is, if it is that captain of the Onyx Cinder or it's someone else. The kids are all really good here on the show. Jude Law is really good. I'm just thinking this is some of the best Star Wars television that we've gotten, and I wish more people were talking about it. So that's why I am here to continue praising, and because I just really am loving Skeleton Crew on a weekly basis. So what are your thoughts on episode 5 on Skeleton Crew? I loved the Indiana Jones meets Goonies-like episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What are your bold predictions for the final 3 episodes? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be back this Wednesday bringing out another episode of Skeleton Crew.